applicable?
Oh, well, I guess so a lot of the stuff might get thrown out the window because they run a totally different offense than what we've seen. But actually, I saw about to contradict myself because some of the stuff they do is similar to Auburn, and I mean, it's pretty much almost the same couple of offenses next week. But I mean, we're going to play with the same intensity we have the last couple of games. We're going to play with the same mindset the last couple of games. But one of the things that has to change is we have to play with even more focus and we just really have to be focused this week and really have to study film and focus on our key matchup and really focus on what your job is and don't deviate from that.
What about the stuff that you and Lorenzo and Leonard have been doing? Kind of, y'all are finally like flying at the quarterback. Is it a little disappointing you're not going to be facing a team that you can do that all the time?
Definitely, that's definitely something that sucks. It definitely sort of really motivates us to really stop the run early, get a lead going early, so we can hopefully make them pass. And I'm looking at the stats, it's looking like there's not going to be a high chance of them passing the ball. And I was looking at some of the receptions, and I think one of the receivers with the leading reception has maybe 13 catches the whole season. So there's a lot of sacks to look forward to this week.
Does an offense like this kind of take you back to a time back in high school when you used to go play against teams that ran it 95% of the time? And
yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking, and I think I was talking to either Bellamy or Lorenzo yesterday at practice, and I remember telling them that this is what everybody in my conference or in my region ran in high school, is either the triple option or the veer, and I mean it's old football for me. I mean it's what I grew up playing against, and it's back to the basics for me this week.
Jordan, do you like playing Georgia Southern? I know y'all played them in 12 your first year here, but this is a team that would live to beat Georgia. So, I mean, it would seem like y'all have more to lose than gain this week. So, along those lines, do you like playing this team?
Yeah, I really love playing Georgia Southern because everybody has people that they know there. A lot of people you grew up with or went to high school with either play football there or go there as a student body. And I've got a teammate there, D-tackle James Ellison, and I mean, we've been talking trash back and forth, and I'm definitely looking forward to this game, and I know a lot of guys on the team are as well.
I wanted to also ask you about, it wasn't even a year ago yet, y'all hadn't welcomed this guy from UAB in as a linebacker. How do you think Jake has done in his 1 year here? Has it surprised you?
Yes, because I remember hearing everything about Jake, and then I saw him in person. I'm like, oh, wait a minute, this is the guy that was leading UAB and yada, yada, yada. Then seeing him run around, I was like, okay, now I see why. And I guess Jake Gaines is really just an example of there's really no difference. I mean, there's good players in every conference. You just have to look past the conference title, conference name to see that.
Even though you and Malcolm, a couple of guys that probably are going to play at the next level, what's Saturday night going to mean to you?
Oh, man. Saturday night is just going to be sort of going to be a closer for us, and it's really going to be just a game of acceptance for us. And we got to accept that as soon as we step on the field, it's the last time that we're going to be walking out the tunnel or going on the field, and it's definitely going to be an emotional feeling for me. I think back to the first game, walking out there, looking at the crowd, I was like, man, this is a great feeling, this is a different feeling, and this is the last time I'm going to ever feel it ever. And it's definitely a bittersweet feeling, and I'll be playing with a lot of animosity, a lot of emotion Saturday because of that.
Jordan, what's one of your proudest moments as a Bulldog being a senior?
One of my proudest moments would really just have to be the way I've played this season, the way I've tried to lead this season, and really just keep guys motivated to keep getting better.
How do you feel about some of the younger players on defense that are going to step into